Greetings, beautiful beings, and welcome to the Breathing Bar. We're now moving into the summer solstice. And I'm asked, why do I say greetings, beautiful beings? Because that's what we are. We're beings. We're each individual beings. I don't like to label human or give or define because we're so sovereign in our expression as individuals. So we're beings. And that being is something that we can create and evolve and expand and shapeshift how we want. So that's why I always introduce it as beautiful beings, because at the end of the day, that's what we are outside of our imbalances. We're beautiful beings, seeking to have an experience in this earth realm for whatever reason we contractually signed up for it. I'm glad you all came to this episode of the Breathing Bar. We are going to spend the next few months going into this concept I call growing organic inside and out. There's so much talked about when it comes to sustainability and being able to eat and consume pure foods, pure consciousness. But how does that translate into how we govern our own seed that we planted? The seed, which is us. Each of us was a seed, a consciousness, before it was birthed into this beautiful creation that you are now. How much of us really take the time to understand what it takes to grow organically inside? Because we truly can't understand how to grow organically outside until we understand that. And that's why a lot of times you find that different things we seek to do sustainably, holistically, it's like a vicious cycle when we keep looping into different things. I know from 40 years of experience doing it. But now my loops get smaller and shorter and quicker because I know how to come out of them. Growing organic inside and out helps to develop that bioetheric consciousness that's needed to see how universal's laws plays into our lives and our experiences and how we can gain control over ourselves in the midst of it. So that's what we're going to be doing for these next few weeks during the summer solstice, is delving into growing organic inside and out. So this first week I want to start with, do I really care? And it was inspired by conversations I've been hearing the past couple weeks. And I chose to come back into more of an urban environment to assist my mother. And before that, I was in a more rural area in South Carolina, homesteading on 2 acres in a little town with 1 red light. I mean, I had cow pastures in front of me, cow pastures behind me, and I literally just, me and my dog, me and my bear, just, did gray water systems. We composted everything. We grew our own food. We lived in a home that was off the grid, no electricity. I had a cast iron fireplace and I cut my own wood. So I was in a space of really being outside of the mainstream lifestyle of on the grid, non-organic living, I'll say. Not that on the grid has to mean non-organic, but living in that urban consumer-driven reality. Yet when I came back here, I saw how easy it is to get consumed by the urban reality. And even out there, I realized that the urban reality was still all around me. And there were still things I was consuming that stood outside of my desire to have an organic consciousness and to move in an organic way. Now, I definitely understand that everything takes time. I mean, we can't cycle ourselves 100% out of anything, especially when the entire world has been consumed by this consumerism consciousness that's been fueled by so many different things. Yet at the end of the day, every decision I make, I still have to take responsibility and asking myself, do I really care? Do I really care about what I say I care about with the decisions I'm making in my everyday life? No matter what I may feel, I have total control over that. I have total control over the decisions I make every day. And so it made me ask the question, do I really care? Do I really care and am ready to make those decisions in my life that will truly bring me mental and emotional calm and peace? Because at the end of the day, the whole focus of growing organic inside and out is to grow your own self organically. As much as we think the flora and these little heirloom seeds need us to grow, they don't. Once they're in the soil, they have the consciousness and the understanding of their bioetheric connection to the organisms and the elements. So they automatically receive what they need and do what they need to do to live and grow. And that's an arrogance that humanity has, like that the seeds need us. No, they don't. But growing organic inside and out, it says, let's go into our seeds. Are we heirloom inside? Do we have insecticides and pesticides, those thoughts, that indoctrination that will keep us in the space of a terminator seed? Have we created within ourselves our own energetic Monsanto that kills any seeds and holistic realities we seek to manifest because of our inability to move past and to shift through all that it will take for us to really come into our organic nature? These are real questions I ask myself all the time, every day, because I see myself in different arenas and I say, okay, right now I'm being totally, I don't care, I must not care. I really don't care right now because of what I'm doing and how I'm doing and the packaging that I'm using. And it's not to be hard on myself, but it's to really say, Huvia, it matters. Everything you do matters. Everything you consume matters. Everything you process matters. No, you may not be able to change it overnight, but being able to acknowledge each moment in an authentic way allows me to then be stronger as I continue to push through. This lifetime was not meant for me to achieve everything. There are other lifetimes for that. There are other lifetimes for me to explore other realms and other galaxies. So I'm not expecting to get everything, but I am expected to get what I need to get in this earth realm and to complete my life lesson in this earth realm this term. So that's where we are, beautiful beings, growing organic inside and out. Do you really care? So my focus this first week, I have the interactive journal that's going to be available on the website that you can download. Just go to accordingtohuvia.com and you can just go to the journal and download it, or you can go to my Instagram under According to Huvia, and my link tree has a link also. At the end of the day, the question becomes for this first week is, when you look at do I really care? Write down everything you care about. And as you write them down, really just be honest with yourself. Those things that you care about for yourself, those things for your nurturing. And then once you finish the list, I want you to create 3 columns. In the first column, put the environment. The second column, put flora. And the third, put fauna. And as you write those columns, begin to see how each thing you care about affects those different areas, or how they complement and interact with those different areas. Because we're working to create our bioetheric relationship. So we have to go deeper and expand our relationship and our everyday activities with these areas. There are more, but we got to start somewhere. So that's where we are in growing organic inside and out. And in this season of the summer solstice, continuing to evolve ourselves, have our expansion experiences. And I just want to offer up my little offerings for whatever it may do, wherever it may, the frequency may vibe with you or not. So you all have a blessed season, and we will talk next week. Again, I'm Huvia, your bartender here at the Breathing Bar. Have a wonderful week.